Hello, hello, it's Thursday, woohoo! Stupid question day, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New, where I put on the genius cap, right here, chat in the hat, the genius cap, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed, according to me. And today, hopefully, I'll be able to answer your burning holiday questions. So, and please don't burn anything. So thank you for checking in. Let me say hello to all of my friends, Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Tomlinson and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and The Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Bill Knaus and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barning and Red Stapler and John McCain and N1QOV and Blair Cooper and Brett and Terry Sue and Boot and Swede and Cosmic Joe and Jake Dahlman and Max and Kata Kata and Good Looking Guy and Marty and Boot and Swede and Wing Doggy. Am I missing anybody? Hello. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. David Jones says, everybody come over to his house on Christmas Day. He's having ham. Well, that sounds delicious. I will be out for a lovely Christmas Day dinner with Sweetie. I will not be able to make it, but thank you for your kind invitation. Sturgis Guy, what are you doing for the holidays? And I am streaming live on YouTube and Google Hangouts. Hello, Laura Star. I liked your cute t-shirt, your purple t-shirt that you posted the picture of with the cleavage. Laura Star was rocking the cleavage. She's got cleavage until tomorrow. It goes all day long. So, woohoo! Rocket. So, and yeah, today's stupid question day. So I hope you have questions for the genius. And crazy, 2 more days. Wait, tomorrow is, I can't believe it. This weekend is Christmas. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know how it just snuck up like that. I mean, 365 days in the year, and it feels like 180 to me. I don't know about you guys. So I'm still like in August, and it's Christmas. I don't know. So I hope everybody has some nice plans. And yes, today is Stupid Question Day, and hopefully you have some Christmas questions for the genius. Tomorrow's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the holiday weekend. And then we've got Christmas Eve Saturday, Christmas Day Sunday, and then I believe Monday is an official holiday for businesses, banks, post offices. So, woohoo! David Jones has a first question for the genius. As an actress who's been in horror movies and knows all kinds of important things, where do zombies come from? Well, zombies can come from several different sources. Either an evil mad scientist who uses some sort of magical potion or incantation to bring back the dead, or sometimes electricity. So evil mad scientists, also um, viruses, certain viruses that can kill you and bring you back to life. Also, the bite of another zombie can turn you into zombies. There's several different sources, but usually you have to be infected either by a virus that comes from that kills you and then brings you back to life, or evil mad scientists. They Hi, Wing Doggy. So yes, so thank you. That's not really a Christmas question, but always good to keep up on your zombie information. David Jones says, how is it that not everybody is a zombie? Well, David Jones, the reason you're not a zombie, maybe you are never bitten or infected by a zombie or another infected uh, person or animal or bug, because a mosquito that bit a zombie could transfer the zombie virus to you. So you weren't infected, or you weren't caught by an evil mad scientist, or in some rare cases, some people have an antibody that protects them from the infection. That sometimes is the savior and the cure that they're able to create for people with the affected virus. So for instance, sometimes people have an antibody that makes it so that they don't get the bubonic plague, or they don't get cancer, or they don't get AIDS. And when we find that person who's not affected by the virus, we can make an antibody and a cure to help the people who are affected. So you may have the special magical antibody if you are bitten and don't get turned into a zombie. So your blood is valuable. David Jones says, am I safe? I am the evil mad scientist. No, you are not safe, because the evil mad scientist always gets caught in the end and brought to justice, usually ends up being eaten by his own creations. So no, you're not safe. My advice to you would be to immediately change your ways and start to fix all of the bad things that you have done, or you will be eaten. It's guaranteed. Sturgis Guy says, a blizzard warning if you're in the Dakotas, 4 to 9 inches of snow with 60-mile-per-hour winds and a wind chill of -1,000. If you're in the Dakotas, yes, it's so cold, light will freeze. Light and sound it's so cold in the Dakotas that light and sound are freezing. Time itself is frozen. That's how cold it is in the Dakotas, yeah. Yeah, so David Jones says he hopes to protect himself with an army of clones. I'm sorry, David Jones. There's no protection. Your army of clones would be susceptible to being eaten by the zombies as well. the only way that you can survive as a mad scientist is to immediately change your ways and fix the damage that you have caused. The mad scientist always gets it in the end. Sometimes you have to wait to the sequel, part 2, but yeah. David Jones says, I don't have to be faster than a zombie. I just have to be faster than you. Sorry. Those are the rules of zombie hunting. Bad guys always get it in the end. That's what she said. Wow. Yes. So, yeah, the genius is here. Does anyone have any important holiday questions for the genius? Since this is a holiday season. Like here's a good question. How many rolls of wrapping paper do I really need to buy? None. David Jones says it would really mess up your holiday if you became a zombie. Yeah, mine and everyone else's. Sturgis Guy has an excellent question. Sturgis Guy says, should I buy edible underwear for a girl? Sturgis Guy, that's an excellent question. And I actually watched there's a channel on YouTube of guys who test things, and I forget what the name of the channel is, but they actually tested the edible underwear, and they all put it on and tried to eat it off of each other, and they were extremely not pleased with the taste and texture of the edible underwear and the whole experience of trying to eat it. And they found it, not just the fact that they were trying to eat it off of other guys, but the fact of just eating the edible underwear off of a body. They found it extremely unsexy and did not recommend it. Sturgis Guy says it's not for him. So, yeah, so I wouldn't recommend the edible underwear. I mean, not if, maybe as a gag joke for your grandmother, but if you actually intended to eat it, not so tasty. They said it was like eating smelly plastic. So, Sturgis Guy says, should I buy edible underwear as a girl? Does that mean that you're shopping in costume, Sturgis Guy? Sturgis Guy likes to dress up as a woman when he goes shopping. Oh, as a gift. Should I buy? I may have misread that, but it's still true. I stand by my earlier statement. Sturgis Guy says he gets better customer service when he dresses as a girl. No, Sturgis Guy says, should I buy edible underwear as a gift? No. Unless, it depends, actually. The true answer is it depends on who you're buying it for. If you're buying it for your great grandmother, yes. If you're buying it for your daughter, no. If you're buying it for your mailman, yes. If you're buying it for your boss, no. Yeah, it's all a matter of context. But yeah, but the David Jones says, all of my friends are drunks. Was a bottle-sized wine glass a good gift? No, David Jones, you should just buy them really long straws. The very long straws. Buy them all bags of very long straws. That way they won't have to worry about dirty dishes. Laura says that makes excellent sense. Yes. No dirty dishes. Just recycling. Yeah, let's cut out the middleman. You don't need glasses. Just need really long straws. Yes, this is Stupid Question Day, answering your important holiday questions. The genius is here to help you with your holiday decisions. And Sturgis Guy, is there anything else on your Christmas list besides edible underwear? And you know, you only have like one more day of shopping, Sturgis Guy. So you better get to the store because the lines are long and the selection is already greatly reduced. Places are getting sold out of the most popular things. Sturgis Guy, the only thing that's left is like cheese flavored edible underwear. Sturgis Guy says tools are the best gift. Sturgis Guy is feeling extra romantic this weekend, this year. He bought his wife a new ratchet set. All different size ratchet and wrenches. Guaranteed to never have sex for the upcoming year. Dude, you are never, ever, no. Oh, and Wing Doggy says, say hi to Annie. Hi, Annie. And he wants to know, why does Santa wear red? Santa wears red because he lives in the North Pole and it's easy to find him if he gets lost. If he wore white, they'd never find him. David Jones says, where is a good place to get my military drones? Well, Walmart, of course. Walmart sells everything. Linda says, how about gift cards? Oh, speaking of gift cards, I think I've told you about this scam before in the past where they target older people. They have lists, you know, these people that buy phone numbers and lists that do this kind of telephone scamming thing. They target, they get lists of retirees and seniors and target them, and they'll call them, and they'll hear like a young boy or young girl's voice on the phone saying, grandpa, grandpa, or grandma, grandma. And the grandparent, and they sound like they're crying and screaming. They're like, grandpa, grandpa, grandpa. And the older person usually says, Tommy or Michelle or Sam or whoever, whatever the name is. And they're like, yes, it's me, grandpa. And the person starts to say that they're in trouble. They went somewhere and they had a car accident, or they got arrested, or something happens and they need bail money, or they need to pay something right away. They're being held and they need to pay something right away. And grandma and grandpa needs to either Western Union wire them $3,000, or this one was just in the news. A guy got this phone call saying from who he thought was his granddaughter, saying that she had been arrested and found to have marijuana in her car and needed $3,000 or $4,000 to get out of jail. And a lawyer comes on the phone and says that they don't want the grandpa to send the money through Western Union this time, because Western Union has gotten clued into this and has been checking these things and stopping some of these things. This time they want grandpa to go and get them Target gift cards, to get cash from the bank, go to Target and buy 2 Target gift cards for $2,000 each, and then call them back and give them the codes for the Target gift cards. And so this guy, this grandpa, the reason they target older people is because sometimes older people get confused and don't think through all of the, like, wait a minute. So this guy does this, calls them up, gives them the gift cards, and shortly after that, his real granddaughter calls him and says, hey, Gramps, what's up? And he's like, where are you? And she's like, at work. and he suddenly realizes that he's been scammed. So they call Target and try to get the gift cards back, and Target tells them that the gift cards have already been cashed out, emptied, and transferred into $1,000 cards for another card. Anyhow, so yeah, real lawyers and police do not ask you to pay off any sort of jail things with Western Union over the phone or Target gift cards or any other types of gift cards. Just to make this a public service announcement, the police do not call and tell you to do these things over the phone. Nor does the IRS or any other type of organization. The police, the IRS, kidnapper, no, nobody does this. You're getting scammed if you get that phone call. David Jones suggests that your response to the kidnappers or the lawyer or whoever it is that's calling saying is, our family believes in tough luck. Enjoy your time in jail. Here. Yeah. So yeah, just as a public service announcement, yeah. If you get that phone call, it's not real. David Jones says he doesn't get blocked numbers. No, but a number did come. Apparently, I read the article. A number did go through, and it showed a number, but the guy and the people who they now have like machines or whatever that can show fake numbers, because sometimes people get, you know, with your caller ID, they get a call coming in and their caller ID will show that it's coming from some sort of law agency, police department or something, but they're using one of there's a way to set up a fake so that it shows a fake number. So the call wasn't, they reroute them and bounce them back and forth, and I don't know how they do it, but they can show fake. So it shows a fake caller ID number, so it makes it look more legitimate. So yeah, so there's a lot of tricks. There's a lot of tricks they can do. So anyhow, yeah, because apparently from the article, the call was coming from the call was actually coming from, or showed that it was coming from Vancouver, and yet when they transferred the gift cards into 4 gift cards for $1,000 and tried to redeem them, apparently that was coming from the same state that the victim was in. So I'm not sure how this all ended up being resolved, or if they finally caught the people or tracked it down, but let's see what happens. Aloris wants everyone to know that she had nothing to do with any of this. It's pretty guilty of you to already declare your innocence before you're even a suspect, Alora. Alora is secretly working. Alora's like, nope, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Laura says she's not in any way connected with those bad guys. All right, I'm not suspicious now at all, Laura. All right, so and it is 5:47, so I am just about to sign off, but I will be back tomorrow for Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. So yes, lots of good questions. Not a lot of Christmas questions. Well, actually, Sturgis Guy had some good Christmas shopping questions and some good zombie questions. You know, the holidays, it can be a difficult time for people. There's an increased rate of suicide. More people die from the stress of like heart attacks and strokes, and a lot of people, the stress causes them, and there is also a rise in zombie activity. So yeah, good to know. So yeah, so let me say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for coming in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Kisses for everybody. Bye. I love you all. And Allura says she has no family. They were already sadly wiped out in a previous zombie attack. So she's very sensitive about the zombie issue because she knows firsthand the damage it can do. So, I love you all. Bye.